When the badge turns silent, the body cam speaks. Citizen rights violated.
This episode is brought to us by Reggie Photo. Be sure to check the link below and subscribe to his channel and give him the credit he deserves. In this episode, Auditor Reggie visits Preston City Center to document a building fire using his drone, staying clear of emergency services and following the law. But after landing the drone, an officer storms in, wrongly claims it's illegal, and unlawfully arrests him with a disgusting attitude.
Can you bring it right down? Now.
I ain't got a drone up.
You've got a drone up.
I haven't.
You have. You walked past me with a drone.
I haven't got a drone up.
Where is your drone?
Pardon?
Where's your drone? Right. Just listen to me. Just go over here a sec.
What?
Right. You've obviously got the drone up.
I haven't.
Well, you have.
No, I haven't.
Just listen to me.
No, you listen to me.
Right.
I haven't got a drone up.
Just listen to me.
What?
So what's that then?
That's some drone footage.
Right. Okay. So where's your drone?
Huh?
Where's your drone?
What's it got to do with you, buddy?
Right. Just so you know, you are committing an offence.
I'm not committing an offence at all. Am I flying at this minute?
Listen to me.
Am I flying?
Listen to me.
Go ahead.
Right.
Just to let you know, we'll contact the Civil Aviation Authority to put a temporary ban on flying.
Mate, he said I'm flying. No, I'm not.
So,
Am I flying?
so where's your drone?
What's it going to do with you guys? I'm not flying a drone.
The first officer comes over and immediately accuses the auditor of breaking the law, saying he has a drone flying. The auditor stays calm and explains the drone is already down. The officer points to the controller screen, clearly misunderstanding it. The auditor says that's the footage, not a live flight. But instead of checking the facts, the officer insists on the accusation. There is no real evidence that the drone is in the air. Then, a second officer says they are contacting the CAA to put a temporary flight restriction in place. This actually shows there was no restriction during the flight, so the auditor didn't break any law. Basically, the officers are trying to change the rules after the fact to justify action against a legal flight that had already ended.
Just crack on with your job.
Right. Under Article 256 of the air navigation, you are committing an offence.
Offence? Am I flying a drone at this minute?
Near the building.
Look,
Okay.
the joypad's not moving.
You've got to
Look at that, guys. He's just said I'm committing an offence.
They can fly themselves. It's not stupid. I own a drone myself.
You want to drone it? So am I committing an offence now?
Yes, you are.
So are you arresting me then? Are you arresting me?
I'm going to take your details and someone just...
I'm not giving you the details.
Right, well, I have to arrest you. You're giving me the
Go on then.
capacity to arrest
Go
you.
on then.
Right, okay.
I'm not flying a drone.
The officer tries to justify the arrest by citing a law about drones flown recklessly or dangerously. But this law only matters if there's a real risk to people or property, and the auditor's flight was completely safe. He flew responsibly, far from emergency services, and used a small DJI mini drone under 250G, which is legal. Instead of asking simple questions or checking if the drone was even in the air, the officers escalated. One female officer even grabbed the controller from him, which could have caused a crash if the drone had been flying. Ironically, the only real danger came from the officer's own actions.
I'm not flying a drone. My drone's in my bag, you pair of muppets.
You want to give us the drone?
Mate, you've just detained. Am I being detained? Detained for what?
Committing an offence under the Aviation Act, okay? I have told you that. I have asked you...
Am I being detained?
I have asked you...
Am I being detained? Am I arrested?
Yes, you are.
Right.
Okay, all you need to do is show us his drone.
My drone's in my bag.
I asked you, you said...
My drone is in my bag. Check my bag.
I was just trying to help I know that. But he's made that decision. He's a grown man, and if he wants...
Mate, no, my drone's in my bag. I've told him it's in my bag. He's detaining me, arresting me for a
You
drone.
need to get your details as well, your name and address as well.
What? I was flying it before you actually told me it was an offence. Why is it an offence when I've got a... Are you arresting me? Serious?
Yes, I've just arrested you.
Will you check that bag just to make sure my drone's in there?
Once we've established your details...
This is... Hey, do you know what? This is an unlawful...
Listen to me, alright? Before
Yeah.
we start shouting. Once we've ascertained your details and confirmed who you are, we can look at de-arresting you in relation to...
De-arresting me? I've not committed an offence from the start. I've got a licence and everything.
Under UK law, an arrest must be based on reasonable grounds, not just a hunch or curiosity. The auditor correctly explains that he hasn't broken any law and has the proper license, but the officers didn't care. They didn't ask what drone he was using, check if a license was needed, or confirm he was following the rules before moving to arrest him. This wasn't proper policing, it was guesswork. The officers didn't even do the basic checks before using their powers.
You don't arrest people first, mate. That you're doing the wrong thing. The law.
You come with me.
Pardon? It wasn't playing, mate.
Come with me.
Jog on, you muppet. Who's got the controller and the phone?
What did you do?
I need that control and the phone because he's got the evidence, mate.
Right, okay.
I proved to you I weren't flying a drone.
You haven't proved it, you was being awkward.
Mate, you said that I was flying a drone.
Controller is. I can't talk, you're shouting.
I have got handcuffs on and they're hurting, mate.
Have you got his controller? Right, I do. We'll take the controller.
So look at that, that's still going as we speak.
Right.
That was from footage before when there was no blocker in the area.
Just search his bag.
Yeah, of course, mate. What was your name, fella?
I'm not telling you my name. I'm not telling you my name. I'm not obliged to because I'm not committed an offence.
I was only asking your name.
This moment shows a common tactic officers use to put pressure without seeming forceful. The female officer asks for the auditor's name, and when he says he doesn't have to give it, she quickly backtracks, saying she was just asking. This is intentional. It makes the auditor look unreasonable for knowing his rights, while the officer seems innocent. In reality, when a uniformed officer asks for your name in a tense situation, it's rarely just a friendly question. It's an implied demand and carries weight.
He's detained me and I'm in handcuffs now.
I've already told you, under the Aviation Act, you are committing offence. You're flying a drone near buildings.
Near buildings?
Without a licence, you can't do that.
I've got a licence. I've got a licence. Am I permitted to give you a licence? Because this area is exempt from the CAA.
What is it?
Eh?
Where's the drone?
It's in the bag. Look through the rest of the bag. Not inside the bag, not that bit.
Sorry, guys, can I just ask you to take a couple of steps back for me? Thank you.
No, it's sorry.
Oh, so now Constable is seeing that my drone's in the bag, as it is. It wasn't flying when he pulled me and put me in handcuffs. So now, this is a wrongful arrest. Am I still being detained, Constable? Please let me know soon, because the longer this goes on, the more you will be a civil court matter. Okay. And I will prosecute you.
That's fine.
Personally. You've detained...
We make complaints Lancashire Constabulary, mate, by all means do so.
Are you being cocky, Louis?
No, I'm telling you where to make your complaint.
Peace, what's your collar number?
Sergeant 5409.
Sergeant 540. Are you happy with your constable doing what he's done to me?
You'd like to make a complaint?
Are you happy with what your constable's done to me?
Ashley?
Can he let me out of these cuffs now?
When the officer searches the auditor's bag and finds the drone, it proves exactly what the auditor had said. The drone wasn't in the air. This is a key moment because it completely destroys the reason for the arrest. The accusation was that he was flying a drone unlawfully, but now it's clear he wasn't. Instead of admitting the mistake, the officer carries on as if nothing happened. The drone wasn't flying, there was no danger, no interference, and no law was broken. The arrest was based on assumption, not evidence, and that assumption has now completely collapsed.
You are committing the offence, okay?
How can I commit offence when I wasn't flying?
Do you want to
At the
listen or shout at
time,
him?
you wouldn't tell me whether you was flying or not.
I wasn't committing offence.
Right? Listen to me. At the time, I suspected you was committing the offence.
No, you said I was committing an offence.
Because you wouldn't tell me you had the drone in the bag.
No, I told you I didn't have it.
No, you didn't.
Mate, you've done an unlawful arrest on me today. What's your collar number?
You can have a call at 8512. Okay? Listen to me. You're now de-arrested because you're not flying the drone. Should you fly
I tried to tell you I wasn't flying a drone.
Should you that drone take off, you will be arrested.
No, I won't. No, I won't. If I want to fly that,
CCTV are monitoring.
I want to fly that, this is a legal way I can fly this drone. I've got a license.
The auditor responds correctly, saying he can fly the drone again legally because he has a valid license and knows the rules. And he's right. Under UK drone laws, as long as the flight follows regulations like airspace rules, drone category, and safety, no officer can stop it just because they feel uncomfortable. The officer's threat isn't legal, it's driven by ego. Even after the arrest is clearly baseless, he refuses to back down and tries to use vague intimidation to regain control.
Are you a muppet or what? So are you saying if I fly that now, I'm being
Are
arrested?
you going to keep still, or it's going to hurt when you take your handcuffs off?
Listen, stop pushing my back. You're making things a lot worse here.
It's going to hurt.
You
if
muppet.
Don't be swearing.
I will swear because he's arresting me for nothing.
You're going to get yourself locked up for something else.
Locked up for what? Public order?
Breach the peace or public order.
Breach of the peace. Go on, crack on, crack on.
Swearing.
You've put me in handcuffs for nothing. Don't put them on the other way around next time, you Joey. You not put a pair of handcuffs on or what? So why are you twisting them like that?
Your hand away
I ain't
like
pulling. Do you think I want to walk away with that on me? You Joey. You're a muppet, mate. You've arrested. What you arresting me then for nothing? I weren't flying a drone, and it's illegal to fly a drone here.
All right, okay.
Is it not?
Prove it then.
Prove it. I'll give you my operator's ID.
Go on then.
Go on then.
Let's have a look at your ID.
I'm going to give you my operator's ID right now, where it's legal to fly a drone right here.
Okay. So that says that you can fly above buildings
Yeah.
and people.
Yeah. Do you know what type of drone this is?
When the officer questions whether the auditor can fly over people and buildings, it's clear he doesn't understand the law for the DJI Mini. The answer is yes. In the UK, drones under 250 grams, like the DJI Mini, are allowed to fly near and even over people and buildings, as long as it's safe. The DJI Mini is in the A1 subcategory for low-risk drones. There's no specific distance required from people or property, and flying in built-up areas is allowed. These rules exist because drones like this are very low risk. The officer made it sound like the auditor was breaking the rules, but he was actually flying legally.
Before we go, because I'm going to make a civil claim against you, right? I'm going to show you the drone. This is
The drone. I know what they are.
Do you see that there, buddy?
It's a DJI Mini. I know.
DJI Mini, it's under 250 grams, right?
Yeah.
Nothing around here in Preston is exempt from me flying above, and I wouldn't.
Near a burning building.
I was 120 metres above the sky, buddy.
And interfering with emergency.
Not interfering, no.
Yes, you
Not
was.
interfering.
Yes, it was.
I wasn't
Your signal
interfering.
was interfering
No,
with
it
the
wasn't.
fire brigade
No,
drone.
it wasn't.
Hence why it's
Don't lie.
down.
Don't
Have you
lie.
got your license?
What?
You got your license?
For one, I'm not permitted to show you my
You just told me
license.
you're going to show me, now you're not.
But do you know what that is?
You're lying then.
That's my operator's license number.
Right, so
Yeah.
I will contact then the CAA and I will let them know about your unlawful flying of the drone.
It wasn't
And
unlawful.
You'll lose your license, won't you?
No, it won't.
You're being monitored. See you.
I can fly this again.
When the auditor calmly shows his operator ID, he's being transparent, even though he doesn't have to. Instead of acknowledging that, the officer threatens to report him to the CAA and have his license revoked. This is a weak attempt to regain authority after being proven wrong. The officer doesn't realize that if a CAA flight restriction had been in place, the DJI Mini's geofencing would have stopped the flight. The fact that the drone flew at all proves it was legal. No rules were broken, no offense occurred. Just an officer trying to justify an arrest that should never have happened.
The drone, do you know CAA? They need to put a blocker in the area.
Well, they're doing it now.
Well, once they do that, that will stop me flying.
Carry on shouting, you're going to get locked up.
No, I won't stop
Yes, you will
shouting.
get
No,
locked
what?
up.
This is me.
Right. Well,
What are you going to arrest me
shout
for?
in my face.
What are you going to
You're
arrest
lawyer
me
for breach of the peace? As simple as that.
Oh, breach
Do
of
not
peace.
shout in my
You
face.
can't be offended.
Right.
You can't be
I can't be
offended.
offended. These firefighters can. This baby here in this pram can.
I'm really. Do you know what I'm offended? You're a muppet.
All right.
Yeah. Do you know why? Because you illegally arrested me then.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. Did you not illegally arrest me then?
I suspected you flying
My
the
wrist.
drone.
Look at my wrist there.
Right.
My wrists are killing for what you did. You are a muppet.
Right. Put a complaint.
8512.
Yes.
Yeah.
Put a complaint.
I'm gonna-
That's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Look at you laughing about it. What type of a Joey are you? You are a tyrant, Constable. You think you can do that to people when I've got a license for a drone?
Okay.
Have I got a license?
You've not,
That will be proven in
not
court.
got me a license.
Pardon? You didn't actually put me in handcuffs.
I have.
That's not the way you do it.
Flying the drone. You said no. You said yes. You wouldn't tell me whether you was flying the drone.
Also, you just arrest people on that.
You wouldn't show me.
You need to. You need to know CAA.
The auditor clearly explained that the drone wasn't flying, but instead of asking basic follow-up questions, like what type of drone it was, whether a restriction existed, or if the footage was live, the officer moved straight to arrest. Just 30 seconds of proper checking would have shown no law was broken. Like too many officers, he didn't understand CAA drone rules. He didn't ask about the drone's category, didn't consider its weight, and didn't know that some flights are fully legal even in built-up areas.
Right. Well,
You don't know it.
deal with it in court.
You don't know it. You're a Joey.
Thank you.
You are a muppet.
Thank you.
I'm disrespected.
Right,
I've
I've
been.
breaching the peace because there's members of the public there that are offended by
Are you
your
offended
language.
by what I just said?
So listen to me. Back it in with the language. or you're
I'm
gonna get
speaking
locked
to
up.
you.
Simple as. Move on.
No, I'm going this way.
Right, move that way then.
Is my silence good enough for you?
Yes, that's perfect.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
You're a tyrant, aren't you?
Keep an eye on this guy for us, please.
Keep it. He's all right with me. He's all right. He's all right.
Excuse me, you stood in my way.
Huh? You're studying my way.
How we doing, kid?
Look at this guy. He's a proper tyrant. Idiot. He just arrested me. Everybody, this is the Preston Police Force for you. Joey.
You're a tyrant.
Tyrant.
The incident began when an officer accused the auditor of flying a drone, even though the drone was already on the ground. The auditor calmly explained that what the officer was looking at was just footage, not a live flight. Instead of checking the facts, the officer insisted on the accusation. A second officer then claimed they were contacting the CAA to impose a flight restriction, which actually proved there was no restriction at the time, meaning the auditor had done nothing illegal. The officer tried to justify the arrest by citing a law about drones flown recklessly, but the auditor's flight posed no danger. He was flying a small DJI Mini under 250 grams, far from emergency services, completely within legal limits. One officer even grabbed the controller from him, which could have caused a crash if the drone had been airborne. The only real danger came from the officer's own actions. Under UK law, an arrest must be based on reasonable grounds, not a hunch. The auditor correctly pointed out that he hadn't committed any offense and had the proper license, but the officers didn't check basic facts before escalating to arrest. They were acting on guesswork, not law. A female officer also tried a common tactic, asking for the auditor's name, and when he declined, backtracking to make it seem like a harmless question. This was meant to make him appear unreasonable, even though he was asserting his rights. When the officer searched the auditor's bag and found the drone, it confirmed the drone wasn't flying. The original reason for arrest had collapsed, but the officer continued as if nothing had changed. No law was broken, no danger existed. The arrest was entirely baseless. The auditor calmly explained that he could legally fly the drone again with his license. The officer's threats were driven by ego, not law. He didn't understand that drones like the DJI Mini, under 250 grams, are allowed to fly safely over people and buildings in built-up areas. Even when the auditor showed his operator ID, the officer threatened to report him to the CAA, ignoring that a legal flight cannot be blocked by personal discomfort. The auditor clearly explained the drone wasn't airborne, but the officer never asked basic questions about its type, weight, category, or whether any restrictions applied. 30 seconds of proper checking would have shown no law was broken. Instead, the officer escalated without understanding the rules. Finally, as the officer walked away, he gave a smug wave. But it wasn't a victory, it was a failure in policing. The auditor stayed calm, knew the law, and later filed a civil claim for the wrongful arrest. He received a payout of £1,150, keeping £837.50 after fees. This wasn't just money, it was legal validation that the arrest had been unlawful. Throughout the encounter, the officer misunderstood the law at every turn. He falsely invoked Article 256 of the Air Navigation Order, claimed the drone was flying when it wasn't, ignored the auditor's explanations and operator ID, and allowed reckless actions that could have caused real danger. Even after being proven wrong, he threatened the auditor with baseless consequences. What unfolded wasn't policing, it was assumption, ego, and control. Thanks to the auditor's knowledge, composure, and the camera capturing everything, the encounter ended with a legal victory, a payout, and a public reminder. If you misuse authority, someone who knows their rights will hold you accountable.